All right, guys, today we're gonna go over the Darce and the Anaconda and how I do my finishes. Let's hit it. The Darce and the Anaconda, I'm gonna show both of them from Turtle. If you're doing the Darce, you're gonna be off to the side, and then the arm that's closest to him when you're lined up comes under and comes out at the head. And then the Anaconda is the opposite. It's when you're in front, and then it's gonna be whichever arm I choose to go in at the head, and it comes out at the armpit. So, one more time. Darce is when you're off to the side, and he goes in at the armpit and out at the head. And Anaconda is when you're in front, and you go in at the head and out at the armpit. Both of them, I'll make a gable grip. So this is Anaconda gable grip here at the armpit, and Darce gable grip here at the top of the head. For the Anaconda, once you make the grip, you pull them off the ground by pushing into them and then lifting. So I drive my weight into him and then I lift into the air. And then I tuck my head between the legs, the roll. And now from here, the arm that's on top, he's trying to bring it down low. I'm trying to bring it up. So what I'm gonna do is use my leg to adjust to get to my bicep. And then for both finishes, I want the back of their head in my stomach when I have my hand in my bicep. And then the finish isn't squeezing, the finish is me walking my stomach into their head, and then my bottom arm is just blocking. So they tap to the fact that their head gets crushed. So one more time for the Anaconda. I go in at the head, out at the armpit, gable grip, I push in, and I lift, and I tuck my head between the legs and roll. I go knee on top of their tricep, and I go to my bicep, and then I walk with my stomach and his head in my stomach, so that crushes the head down into my arm to finish. And then for the Darce, we come in at the armpit, out at the head, gable, and this time, same thing, drive the weight in, and then we pull, and then here, they land on their side. And on this one, because of where we land, I don't need to trap his tricep with my leg. So all I have to do is shoot my arm deep, go to my bicep, and then same thing, I'm gonna fall and put his head in my stomach, if you wanna come around to this far side. So I fall all the way down to my shoulder, and his head is still in my stomach, so now as I walk, the head gets crunched in the same way for the Anaconda choke. One last time, I'm on the side, in at the armpit, out at the head, gable, push in and crunch. I shoot my arm all the way through to my bicep, and then I fall to my shoulder, and I walk my stomach into his head for the finish.